Welcome to the first drive of the all-new 2025 Nissan Murano. I am here in Tennessee and I want to show you all the way around this brand new Murano. Take it for a quick first drive, tell you some driving impressions and all the features that it offers. So this is of course not the first Murano. This is just the next generation. And I think it's maybe the most car-like Murano that has existed. That's just my personal opinion. Has a very sleek roof line, as you can see. Of course, Murano has always been kind of this mid-size SUV crossover that offers room for 5 and also many luxurious and high-tech features. And this is the next iteration of it. It has Nissan's kind of latest front-end design. You can see kind of this daytime LED lamps down below with the grille and the headlamps up here. Panoramic sunroof up there too. Low slung rear end and kind of this light bar that goes all the way around the back. Also Murano spelled out right there. And this is the Platinum all-wheel drive model. Front-wheel drive model is also available. There'll be 3 different trim levels. This Platinum is kind of the top of the line, and it does have 21-inch wheels. Let me know what you guys think about this style and design. Now, if I pop the hood here before we go for a drive, this new Murano now has a very, very sophisticated, let me turn this off for now, sophisticated power plant. It's a 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine, but it's also a variable compression engine. They call it the VC Turbo, and it's backed up by a 9-speed automatic transmission. VC Turbo doesn't mean that the compressor of the turbocharger itself has variable pressures, which it does. It also means that the combustion chamber of the engine can actually change size and ratio, so from 8:1 to 14:1. And so it can be a little bit more powerful when it needs to be and a little bit more efficient when it needs to be. So it's kind of a fancy design. They've had it for many years and it's now here in this new Murano. So no CVT, it's a 9-speed automatic, and we'll see how it drives here in a second. 241 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque, and this Murano is EPA rated, or at least estimated to get between 23 and 24 mpg, city, highway combined. So it's almost as efficient in the city as it is on a highway and vice versa. So that's kind of what that powertrain offers. I think it has a super nice interior. There's kind of a floating console. There's a little bit of storage down below. Several different trims for the interior. And here's the cup holders, wireless charger. Let me get in. Oh, actually, before I drive this, let me also show you the cargo area. And there's right there, you can see also this shade on the window. So that's quite nice. And this one kind of has this kind of darker interior. You can also get other colors. And here you can get a center armrest, heated rear seats, USB-C, vents. My laptop is over there in the rear pocket. So it's got a lot going on. And the cargo area opens with a little button here. Here it is. My backpack is here. There is a space saver spare tire here. And you can also pretty low level floor. You can fold the seats from the back, so it still has a lot of utility. So it's not just a car or a hatchback. I mean, it does have a huge opening here of the rear cargo area and a lot of capacity. All right, but now it's time to go for a drive, start this up. All right, now I'm inside. Let me power up. Foot on the brake. Push button start. It comes to life. It has dual 12.3-inch displays. It's got ProPilot 1.1 available. So this is kind of a driver assistance tech. It's not completely hands-free system. That's available on some other Nissans. You got haptic HVAC controls down here. And you have a touchscreen, Google-based system. And it's pretty high definition. You have your hazard lights here, your volume knob, and kind of your channel select knobs right here, and driving modes. So I'm gonna start in sport, and then I'm gonna go to eco, because I wanna kind of try both and see how it works. Camera system, really high definition, and it has see-through hood. So if I use this piano keys to go into drive, just really quick, you can kind of see, yeah, it should learn. It learns kind of the area below the vehicle, and it says not live because it's not instant, but it's quite good actually in my opinion. And it's plenty good, you know, if you're running over kind of a joint like this, or maybe you're on a gravel road, maybe you are on a, you know, negotiating some sort of a little obstacle, or you want to know where a piece of pavement is. All that stuff is kind of very easy to see, and you can see kind of the size of the vehicle. And I think Nissan borrowed that perhaps from their off-road vehicles as well, which is also quite useful. Not that the Murano is a rock crawler, but at least it has this tech. I remember when the previous generation Murano came out, I was actually fortunate enough to be at the first drive event of that one as well. And I gotta remember, Nissan was kind of calling the Murano kind of a lounge, right? So, and I can see why, because it's kind of a comfortable place to be. It's keeping a higher gear or higher revolutions for me, I think, because it's in sport mode. Let me kind of relax it for just a second in eco. And yeah, it's kind of a wide vehicle. So it's for somebody, maybe it's just you and your spouse. And once in a while you can bring your friends along, or maybe you have a small family. I think it's kind of a vehicle for those use cases. And let me put it into sport, as I need to merge onto this pretty busy side highway. So it's a lot about comfort, just nice features. It's not a fully luxury vehicle, it's not an Infinity, but I think for me at least it makes me feel like I'm kind of cuddled a little bit. I have a heads-up display, I have a lot of tech. All right, I'm gonna goose it now. Ooh. The little bit of spin of the tires, the engine comes to life. It actually sounds a little bit sporty. Yeah, that was pretty good. He was struggling for traction even, and was pretty spunky, actually. That's pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna accelerate from a stoplight, and I have paddle shifters here too, and a 9-speed automatic, like I was saying. So no more CVT, and it's kind of a change in rhythm for Nissan. And also, this is not a hybrid. So if you're looking at some of the competitors, maybe it's going to be the Toyota Crown Signia, for example. That is a hybrid. This is not. So it just kind of depends on what you want. I actually also drove the Signia, the Crown Signia. And I kind of like the playful character of the Murano a little bit better. It feels eager when you want it to be eager. It sounds quite nice. It's got that turbocharged pull, even though it has no electric motors. So I kind of like slightly playful character. Let me go back to eco, so that I can be a little bit more efficient. Nonetheless, quite comfortable. And I'm pretty happy with all the controls. Well, maybe not the haptic HVAC controls, but really the engine is smooth. You know, you would think, you know, if it's changing its compression ratio kind of dynamically as we're moving around, that it'll be kind of clunky. No, it's not clunky. It's quite good. A lot of power, a lot of torque actually. So this new Murano will be available for sale in early 2025. So just not quite yet, maybe within a few months. And pricing is not completely available. I told you the EPA ratings are between 23 and 24 mpg, so it's not super great. That's, I think, where Crown Signia is pretty strong, because it's a hybrid and it's more efficient. But I think this Murano, these seats are very comfortable. It's kind of like your lounge. So I think it deserves a Murano name. I mean, Murano has been around for over 2 decades. It's kind of a mid-size SUV for them, and quite comfortable. Pretty sweet. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is my first drive opportunity of the Murano. We'll have it for a more extended test in Colorado, hopefully very soon when it goes on sale. Check out oldtfl.com for everything automotive in one place. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for joining, and have a happy holiday season. This is the end of the year, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.